Now, everyone who plays Warframe has a top tier list, right? The best of the best of the best. A set of weapons that are their go-to head poppers. And since it's almost the start of a new decade, this is my top 10 primary weapons for Warframe for the last decade. It's a viable word, okay? Viable, totally. Welcome on in, you beautiful feckers. How you all doing? So yes, the last decade, it's almost a new one. Don't nitpick. So as quick as an Irishman chasing a potato down a hill during famine season, I'm allowed to say that, you're not. Let's get through this list so that you can all judge me and complain about how I haven't picked your favourite weapon. This list is not in order of best to worst, okay? It's just random positions. Kind of like that time you walked in on your mother and father. Now, first up of my best weapons list is the Fullman Wisp's signature hybrid weapon that can switch between fully automatic, electric rounds or plasma shotgun rounds. Crit-based monster in every sense of the word. Using its plasma shotgun rounds to spread bleeds with hunter munitions is incredible. You know you do it. The Fullman is the go-to weapon for a lot of players in the Warframe community. Next up is the Rubico Prime. You knew this was on the list, okay? It would be disastrous if I left it out. The Eidolon Hunter's weapon of choice. 1 bang, 2 bang, 3 bang Eidolons all night long. One of the hardest hitting weapons in the game. It has the highest crit multiplier as well. Zooming in will increase this crit multiplier by 50%. Hunter munitions with the insane crit damage that the Rubico Prime gives you is a dirty combination. 50k bleeds and upwards. 5 shots in the magazine when 1 is all you need, unless you go full potato like me. Next up is my weapon of choice. My favourite, it's mine. Okay, get your own. The Strun Wraith, 100% status chance Death Bringer shotgun. It has a high amount of slash damage and a maximum riven disposition as well. Don't tell DE. It shreds armor in a few seconds and kills with the follow-up shots. That's it. It's the greatest, and I will fight you in McDonald's car park if you say otherwise. Unless you can't make it to McDonald's, in which case I'll settle for outside Burger King. Next up for a lot of players is arguably the greatest weapon in the game. The Room Nuke shoots a barrage of angry wasps, or like someone who sneezed with a mouthful of rice. The Comb, or the Kuva Comb, a weapon that needs no real description. The feckin' thing is an absolute killer. Simple as that. Moving on, please don't nerf. Next up is a weapon that I think was probably created by some kind of evil genius. Quick fire self-arming fully automatic rocket launcher for when one mini rocket gets the job done but you feel like firing another 47 just to make sure. This is Speedy Boy Gauss's signature weapon and one that a lot of players love using. It reloads really fast when you're sprinting, which sucks if you like running with Grendel because he's fat. There, I said it. Next up is the Opticore Vandal, the buffed BFG. The Opticore is dead, so long live the Opticore. Better crit, better status, faster charge up, larger magazine. It's better in every way. If you enjoy the normal Opticore, then why haven't you got your hands on this one yet? It's kind of like being an Excalibur main and not using your Excalibur Prime. Oh, hold on a minute. Our next weapon is the Arca Plasmor. I mean, do I even need to describe this? It's the Arca feckin' Plasmor, a plasma shotgun that can melt multiple enemies with one shot, radiation based, so that if someone does survive, they'll instantly start attacking their best mate, Billy. I mean, chances are you never really liked Billy anyway, and you're just using it as an excuse to take him out. Next up is the best bow in Warframe. No, not the Daiku, no, not the Mark I Paris, and not the Lens. It is, of course, the Dread. The silent, edgy killer. 90% slash damage, 50% crit chance, red crit country with the right mods. Punch through has a really good riven disposition. For me, this again is the best bow in the game. If you feel like it, meet me in McDonald's, Burger King, up to you. I'll be ready to sling my potatoes either way. Now the Tiburon Prime is next up, and honestly I could have put one of about 15 different weapons in the last 2 spots, but I like the Tiburon. It's an upgraded Sabaris Prime. Burst, semi and fully auto depending on what you want to switch it to. High crit chance, high status chance, can reach 100% status if you choose to run fully auto. It is a solid rifle. If only they'd stop nerfing the Riven disposition. If only. Last on the list is the Tigris Prime. Look, don't judge me, okay? It's not a kind of best of list without the Tiggy Prime on it. 2 barrels of where the fuck is his head gone? Empty space is all that's left. It hits like a set of cruise ship rockets, 100% status viable, the highest amount of slash damage of any weapon in Warframe, so it bleeds everything. Shoot a ship, it's made out of metal, doesn't matter, feckin' bleeds, no idea why. It's space, I guess, space magic, Kubro's lay eggs and Vor waffles on for 10 minutes after you've killed the bugger. So that's my top 10, keep your sodium to yourself. I have got a worthy mentions list, which I shall now go through incredibly fast. Every feckin' melee weapon right now should be in this list, even though it's not a primary weapon, because it outkills every feckin' weapon category in the game as well. I mean, Fang Prime's a monster, for feck's sake. Tell me that a year ago and I'd laugh at you. But also the Exorgist, the Amprex, the Super Vandal, the Cernos Prime, the Ignis Wraith, the Vectus Prime, the Lens, the Zenith, the Lanka, the Sybaris Prime, the Shadow Sentient Arm Cannon that took nearly 4 years to add into the feckin' game, and the Heck, the Glaxian Vandal, the Daikyu, and probably more that I have forgotten about, but I'm sure someone will let me know in the comment section below. Do me a huge favour, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Secondary weapons will be up next. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.